Hi guys, it's Sapphire Yakame with the review of Teen Wolf episode 3 to episode I think 10 had just aired, so we're just gonna be a recap from episode 3 to 10 because I did already record them individually, but I accidentally deleted all of them, so I was like, oh, I don't want to feel like doing all these over again, so I'm putting them all together because we got about 2 episodes left because only 12 episodes in this season. And the next season, I'm sorry, my cat decided to jump on stuff while I'm recording. So anyway, okay, what happened is in this season so far of Teen Wolf is we have everybody's pretty much wondering who is the benefactor, right? We have a Deadpool out, so each character, has a price. Pretty much has a price. If you kill them, you get this amount of money, right? And so, big things that have happened so far is Scott McCall has a beta. His name is Brett. He didn't intentionally make him a wolf. It was on accident because he's trying to save his life because he was fighting this Wendigo from episode 3, Muted. And he was kind of tied up, so the only way he could save Brett, for falling off the edge, for falling to his death on top of the hospital, the roof hospital, he had to bite him, so that bite made him a wolf. So that's his beta, right? Derek Hale, he's going through becoming more human ever since that thing with Kate. He's losing his werewolf abilities, right? And we also have Malia. Because I always keep pronouncing her name, Malia. She finally found out that she is Peter's daughter. And then she was not having a little moment where she was not talking to Styles for a minute. Then eventually they made up, I'm like, yay. Mama Scott, in the episode, she deserved an Oscar for that one. I'm sorry. That one right there, I ain't gonna lie. When the episode came on, I seriously thought they didn't tell Mama Hale the plan, because the plan was to try to lure off the benefactor. And, it comes on with Scott's dying, saying he's dead, and Mama Scott's just like, no, what happened? For real though, I thought she didn't know about what was going down. Then find out she was actually part of the plan. I'm like, that woman deserves an Oscar. That was acting within acting. I loved it. That was a good scene right there. What else was big thing that happened? We found out that Brodsky killed majority of his orderlies, like back in the day when they get closer and closer to figure out who the benefactor is. Also, Jordan Parrish is on the list. He was so sweet. He was so cute. Don't talk about when they showed him the Deadpool with his name on. He was like, "I'm only worth $5." I was like, "Oh, he's not even." My cat. Thanks, Queenie. My cat. Oh god, all she had to do was jump on the floor. Anyway, Jordan Parrish was like, "I'm only worth $5,000." And Staff was like, "No, dude, you're like worth $5 million." He was like, "I will kill myself for $5 million." I'm like, "Please don't." And so, but the Deadpool was only offered to assassins, people who professionally. He had the orphans. Those people like Garrett and Violet. He had the chemist. I thought it was creative the way he was going to try to kill everybody. He synthesized this virus already to specifically, it harms humans, like it gave us rashes, but for supernatural beings like Scott and Kira, it was gonna kill them. But my thing about the episode though was the kids should have been suspicious. Like, at any time in your life have you ever had to take a test, a standardized test by the state, where you had to put your fingerprint on the test? I took my SAT. I didn't have to put my fingerprint. I showed up with my ID. And that's how they verified that was me. My ID and I think my social security number. But I just said like the Hunger Games, give me your DNA. You have now been chosen. May the odds be of you. That should have been suspicious right there. Who was the assassin? You had the chemist, the mute. I'm still curious about the mute though. Like, was he born without? It's like a question I need answered. Was he born without a mouth? Cause it doesn't look like he had anything surgically removed. So I'm guessing he was born without one. Boy, you would not want to meet him down the dark alley. That would be so creepy. Anyway, okay, so Malia. Oh, and then we finally found out who the benefactor is, right? We found out, obviously, he had to be a banshee from the episode Time of Death with Scott. Who doesn't need to know somebody died? He sees physically somebody died to know that it is a banshee. So, Meredith, we found out that she's the banshee, you know, pretty much the benefactor, right? So you're like, wait, what? I thought she was just sweet, innocently crazy. But then he goes even deeper into episode 10. Well, we found out how she got the idea to do this. So they call in Peter, and he's like, I never met you before. And to which he was actually being truthful, even though given this Peter hell you get suspicious. But he was actually being truthful. He had never met this girl before. So they go back to season 1. When okay, it was after the fire, and you know, pretty much the only people that survived from the hellfire was, you know, Peter, even though he suffered some burns, and it was, you know, Derek Hill. And so while he's in his coma state, Meredith, I said Meredith, this is not brave. Meredith, she had just gotten to after this parapsychology thing they were doing up in the lake house, and her ear started bleeding, so they took her to the hospital. So she messed up. She messed up here, right? So while she's in a coma, while she's, you know, in a hospital, she could physically hear Peter's thoughts. And so since Peter's in a coma, you know, he has to heal up and everything. His thoughts, you know, for him, you know, I'm guessing you go crazy when you're in a coma, you know. Thing. So she's physically hearing, so it's like she's in his head. So, you know, he in his mind, he's like, you know, obviously he's upset by what happened, you know, saying about, we should have trusted her. Tayo, you know, she was too weak. And he's like, I'm gonna kill them all. I'm gonna get the chemist. I'm gonna get the assassin. I'm gonna get everyone. They're all gonna die. So we find out it was actually Peter's idea to kill off the creator Deadpool and kill off various supernatural beings by using assassins, and not only assassins, but as it counts down, pretty much send the Deadpool out to anybody who's doing it. He said that people's gonna do it because it's money, and he was right, because they showed Jordan Parrish. He was with his partner. He wakes up, he's tied to his steering wheel, and his partner is about to light his ass on fire because he wants to think Parrish is worth $5 million. So he's like, dude, don't do it. So that shows you that literally people would do anything for money, which is pretty much true. I think that I have noticed in life is pretty much true. I've only been on this earth 23 years, but that is definitely what I noticed in life. People would do anything for money, and people would do, and people would go to events or whatever if the word is free on it. Like in college, for my first year of college, there was like, you know how you go to college and there's so many clubs and stuff you want to join, you know, there's like the event thing and tell you come sign up and join stuff, and most of the time they get people to come, they'll put like, oh, we're gonna have free such and such and free such and such, right? And I remember I had joined the Gay Straight Alliance at my school, and I noticed that was a bunch of people in Canada, and the main reason they came to the meet was because they had free pizza. I was like, that's a damn shame. But that just shows that free, when you see free or something, people are like, oh, free, they gonna go. They don't care what the event may be. They gonna go because it said free. So they might like, oh, I'm gonna pay for it? Yes, free. Or there's gonna be some sort of money, win such and such. People would do it. People would do it if there's some sort of money involved. That's why the saying goes, money is the root of all evil, because people would do shit for money, which is actually sort of sad. You know, money can easily corrupt a person. Ridiculous. So far that's all with Teen Wolf. We got 2 episodes left for this season. And season 4 is gonna be 20 episodes, so they're gonna do it like they did season 3. You know, where the first half is gonna be like one like plot line, then you know they're gonna pause it, then it's gonna be like the second half gonna be a whole new plot line. So I like the way they handle each season. Each season gets more darker, and also Scott, he in the latest episode, okay, you know they're trying to save somebody's pack and everything. So all these everybody's coming after these supers, assassins, hunters, regular people. Your best friend, you know, all these people coming after them. So these hunters are coming after him, right? And Scott, while he's attacking this hunter, his face, okay, we already know when, you know, he goes alpha, you know, his eyes are red, you know, he got a little hair right here, but he literally becomes more wolf-like in his face. So Scott might actually might be able to turn into a full-blown wolf. That might be cool. Or he might become something he can't control, you know, more animalistic, you know, more of a killer, you know. And I think that'll probably be the biggest word, becoming more of a killer, you know. You're losing a sense of humanity. But overall, Teen Wolf this season has definitely been good. I have loved this season. Definitely been good. I want to know, however, though, since Kira is a kitsune, can she, we know she's like a Thunder Kitsune, so can she like shoot out electric and like out her hands or something, you know? And we know, you know, it can't, you know, hurt her. So I want to know, can she like shoot it out her hand like a lightning bolt, like bam, you know? Cause I mean, she's badass with her sword fight, but I mean, like, you know, maybe, you know, like, you know, she gets scared, or maybe can she shoot it out her hand or something, you know? I'm just saying, you know, you're a Thunder Kitsune. No, a little lightning wouldn't hurt, you know? Just saying. So overall, comment, rate, subscribe on this video. Tell me what your thoughts of Teen Wolf so far. How you feel about the plot line. How you feel about Peter pretty much being the actual benefactor, even though he really didn't actually have a hand in it. And what you think about Meredith. And what do you think Jordan Parrish is? Because so far, a lot of theory people say, oh, maybe he's a phoenix because he rose from the ashes. Or he might be a salamander. I don't know much about salamanders except for the salamander from Fairy Tail. So, you know. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys Tuesday morning for episode 11 of Teen Wolf.